Have you ever fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole, watching one history documentary after another, and thought to yourself, I wish I could make something like that? You have the passion, you have the ideas, but the process seems overwhelming. You need to be a scriptwriter, a video editor, a voice actor, a sound designer. It's a full-time production team. What if I told you that you could create a polished, compelling, History Channel-style mini documentary from scratch with no prior experience using simple AI tools?
Welcome to Histories of the World, where we look back at the people and events that shaped our lives.
Today, that's exactly what we're going to do. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process as we build a video together, right from the start. Our topic? One of history's greatest mysteries, the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. By the end of this tutorial, you will have watched a blank project turn into a finished mini documentary. So, let's start making history. Step 1. Planning an AI script generation. Every great documentary begins with a story. Our topic is the construction of the pyramids, and a common mistake is just to list facts. We want to tell a narrative. A simple structure for a mini doc like this is 1. The hook. Introduce the mystery and grandeur of the pyramids. Why are we still so fascinated by them? 2. The problem. Explain the sheer scale of the challenge they faced. How did they move multi-ton blocks without modern technology? 3. The process. Detail the key stages of construction, quarrying the stone, transporting it, and raising it into place. 4. The human element. Focus on the workforce. Who were these people? And finally, 5. The legacy. Conclude with the pyramid's enduring impact. Now, you could write this out yourself, but let's assume you're short on time or need a creative push. This is where we'll use an AI writer. For this, my favorites are ChatGPT and Gemini, but you can choose any one you like. Instead of just typing, write a script about the pyramids, we need to give it a good prompt that follows our structure. A good prompt is specific. Let's try this one together. I'll type it into the AI writer. Generate a 500-word documentary script for a YouTube video titled, Building the Impossible: How the Great Pyramid Was Made. The tone should be epic, mysterious, and awe-inspiring. Start with a hook. Then, describe the massive challenge. Explain the process. Touch on the skilled workforce. And end by reflecting on the pyramid's legacy. Now, let's hit generate. In just a few seconds, the AI gives us a solid foundation. It's a well-structured script that hits all our key points. I'll read a small part of what it generated. For over 4,500 years, one structure has stood as the ultimate testament to human ambition: the Great Pyramid of Giza. It is a man-made mountain of stone, an enigma that has puzzled historians for centuries. How did an ancient civilization construct something so massive, so precise? The answer lies not in alien technology, but in unparalleled human ingenuity. This is perfect. It has that epic tone we were looking for. We can now copy this entire script and save it because we'll need it for our voiceover. With our narrative planned and our script written, we have the blueprint for our entire video. Step 1 is complete. That was easy. Step 2, creating and gathering visuals. Now for the fun part, bringing our story to life. Since we don't have a time machine to go film ancient Egypt, we'll rely on AI. The tool I'm using here is Video Express. It's an AI video generator that can turn text prompts into videos. The best part is, it's available for a one-time price. If you want to see a complete review, I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, I'm going to use two powerful features in Video Express AI: AI-generated scenes and the built-in stock library. Our goal is to create a visual for every few sentences of our script. Let's start with the opening line. For over 4,500 years, one structure has stood as the ultimate testament to human ambition: the Great Pyramid of Giza. We need a grand, sweeping shot of the pyramid. In Video Express AI, I'll use the text-to-video feature. I'll type in a descriptive prompt. Let's try. Epic cinematic shot of the Great Pyramid of Giza at sunrise. Golden light hitting the stones, vast desert landscape, hyper-realistic, 8K. The AI will generate a short 3 to 5 second video clip based on this description. Look at that. It's a stunning, professional-looking shot that perfectly matches our script's opening. We'll generate a few more essential scenes. For quarrying stone, I'll type ancient Egyptian workers in a limestone quarry. For transporting the blocks, I'll type hundreds of ancient Egyptian workers pulling a massive stone block. For the ramps, a massive construction ramp made of earth and rubble. And for the architects, an ancient Egyptian architect and a pharaoh looking over papyrus blueprints. We'll generate about 10 to 15 of these short AI clips. This is how we build the visual narrative. However, we shouldn't rely solely on AI generation. For things like maps or artifacts, the stock library is better. Our script mentions Giza, so let's go to the stock library and search for Map of Ancient Egypt. Instantly, we get dozens of maps. I'll also search for ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics on stone to get some close-up texture shots. I'll save these images and then animate them using the image to video feature. By mixing dynamic AI-generated scenes with real stock footage, our documentary will feel rich and visually diverse. We now have a folder full of video clips ready to be assembled. Step 3. Adding the voiceover narration. A documentary is nothing without a powerful narration. You could record your own voice, but if you're not confident in your setup or delivery, AI text-to-speech is a game changer. We're going to take the script our AI writer generated and turn it into a professional voiceover. Inside Video Express AI, navigate to the text-to-speech module. It's as simple as pasting your text into the box. The next choice is the voice itself. This is crucial for setting the tone. We don't want a cheerful, upbeat voice. We want something that sounds
Hello, my
authoritative,
name is
wise,
Andrew
and a bit
Multilingual.
epic.
You can pick me
Let's
as your
browse the voice
text-to-speech
library.
human-like.
We can adjust the speed and pitch here. Let's try this one. By the way, I personally love to use 11 labs for my projects. But if you're just starting out and are on a tight budget, these voices will definitely get the job done. Once I've selected the voice, I just click Import Speech. The AI creates an audio file of the narration.
For over 4,500 years, one structure has stood as the ultimate testament to human ambition, the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Repeat the process for the entire script, and we now have our fully recorded narration track without ever touching a microphone. Step 4, assembling and editing on the timeline. This is where our project transforms from a collection of assets into a coherent story. If you've never used a video editor, don't be intimidated. Video Express AI uses a simple drag-and-drop timeline that's very intuitive. The first thing I always do is import the voiceover audio and drag it onto the audio track at the bottom. This track will be our guide for everything else. Now, we simply listen to the narration and add the visuals that match. The narration begins for over 4,500 years. So I'll take that epic AI-generated shot of the pyramid and drag it onto the video track. Next, the narration talks about quarrying stone. I'll find the AI clip of the workers and place it right after the first one. We continue this process piece by piece. It's like building with Legos. You listen to a line and you drop the corresponding visual on top. Narration mentions a map, drag in the map. Narration describes moving blocks, drag in the sled clip. Narration talks about the pharaoh, drag in the architect scene. Pacing is important. A good rule of thumb is to change the shot every 4 to 7 seconds to keep the viewer's attention. Now let's add some text overlays. When the narrator first says, "The Great Pyramid of Giza," I'll use the text tool to add a simple, elegant title. This immediately grounds the viewer. After about 15 to 20 minutes of dragging, dropping, and trimming, we have a fully assembled visual story, perfectly synchronized with our narration. It already looks like a real documentary. Step 5. Adding music, sound effects, and polishing. The final step is all about sound design and final polish. I usually add music from paid royalty-free sites to avoid copyright issues. But if you're a beginner, you can definitely use the free music inside YouTube's audio library. Search for a track using keywords like epic, cinematic, or documentary. I found a track that could work well. I'll upload it and drag it onto another audio track below our narration. Now, the most important part of this step is audio mixing. The music should be in the background. Lower the volume of the music track to about 15 to 20%, so it supports the narration but never overpowers it. The voiceover must always be crystal clear.
For over 4,500 years, one structure has stood as the ultimate testament to human ambition, the Great Pyramid of Giza. It is a man-made mountain of stone, a tomb for a king, and an enigma that has puzzled historians for centuries. How did an ancient civilization, without the aid of modern machinery, construct something so massive, so precise, that it remains the only surviving wonder of the ancient world? The answer lies not in alien technology, but in unparalleled human ingenuity.
You can take it even further with sound effects. This is where the AI sound generator comes in. When we show the quarry scene, it feels a bit silent. So I'll go to the AI sound generator and type the sound of stone being chipped with metal chisels, distant hammering, light wind. The AI generates a custom sound effect. I'll drag this SFX under the quarry scene and lower its volume so it's just a subtle background texture. Now, do a final preview. If everything looks good, the last step is to export. Video Express exports in Full HD 1080p by default, which is perfect for YouTube. Just click the export button. And there you have it. We have gone from a blank project to a fully realized documentary-style video in under an hour. You just watched the entire workflow. This process is the same for any historical topic you're passionate about. The Roman Empire, Leonardo da Vinci, the space race, the possibilities are endless. You no longer need a production crew or years of technical skill. All you need is a great idea and the right AI tool. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next guide. Are you ready to build your own? The link to Video Express AI is in the description below. Give it a try. I guarantee you'll be amazed at what you can create. If you do make your first documentary, share the link in the comments. I would genuinely love to see it. Thank you for watching. Now go out there and bring history to life.